Supreme Court is to deliver its verdict on the balancing of the right to protest and the blocking of roads. This is in connection with the anti-CAA protest leading to the roadblocks at Shaheen Bagh in the capital. Now, Supreme Court in minutes from now will be coming out with its verdict and will be based on a bunch of petitions against the anti-CAA protesters at Delhi's Shaheen Bagh. Supreme Court had said that one needs to balance the rights between protests against inconvenience caused to other people as well. There'll be a 3-judge bench which will deliver this verdict through video conferencing. And critics of Shaheen Bagh protest, including BJP leaders, had accused the protesters, mostly women and children, of a conspiracy against Narendra Modi government, claimed that they were disturbing traffic and normal life. Now, while we wait for that verdict to come out in Supreme Court, let's get a sense of what the view is on the ground. Sukirti joining me live now. Sukirti, not very long ago, where you're standing, the road was blocked. People were out on the streets. We're obviously talking about a pre-COVID era when people could actually step out and protest. At the moment, what's the sentiment on the ground at least, and how people feel about this verdict?
Well, Sonal, we spoke to some of the locals here a while ago, and they've been saying that when they protested against CAA, it was their right. They wanted to raise their voice against what they felt was wrong, and for the government to ask for documents so many years after they've been living in this country was not fair. So this is exactly the road where the entire protest went on for about a period of 3 months. You can see a very busy road that connects Delhi and Noida, and the people here, or the residents of the area, have been saying that it was their right to protest. What Supreme Court says today will not matter to them really now, because they protested against this entire issue when it was needed. There were women and children who went out of their way in order to raise their voice against this issue. And all of these allegations that have been raised against them, that it was a conspiracy, that it was politically motivated, all of those allegations don't really stand true. They say that it was led by the common people of Shaheen Bagh against an issue that connects to so many people across India, and it was a valid movement that started against the entire incident that happened at Jamia Millia University when the students were attacked while they were protesting against CAA. So it was to raise their voices, the voice of the youth that wanted to say that this entire initiative of CAA was unfair, and their entire movement was absolutely fair in nature. Today, all these allegations that are coming up are not really valid. It was these people who spent their nights and days in the month of December, which saw Delhi's coldest winter in almost 100 years. And they were here putting up this fight, and it will continue to remain important irrespective of what the court says today.
Right. So that's a significant sentiment on the ground. Remember, this verdict could have implications not just on Shaheen Bagh, on how protests will be done in the capital and throughout the country in the times ahead. So that's a crucial one we've got our eyes on. But we'll come back to it as we hear more from Supreme Court.